Hello, I'm Xavier Walton. Welcome to our KHOU 11 webcast. Position 2. All right, make sure this thing's on silent really quick. You ready to go? Tim?
Yeah.
You right there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you was waiting on us. You was waiting on me. All right.
KHOU 11 News at 5:30 starts now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Xavier Walton. Welcome to our KHOU 11 webcast. We begin with the Texas abortion law. It's been in effect for a month now, and it's sending Texas women across state lines to Louisiana, where the procedure is legal. Janelle Bluda spoke with the head of a clinic in Shreveport.
Well, it has been crazy.
The month of September flew by for Kathleen Pittman in the Hope Medical Clinic in Shreveport, clouded with chaos.
Of course, we're being flooded with calls from women coming out of Texas.
And an overflow of new patients.
We're literally pushing them out several weeks.
Texas women are driving to Louisiana to get a procedure they can no longer have in their home state.
We've had them come to us from as far away as McAllen, Texas.
As abortions are now banned in Texas after about 6 weeks of gestation.
We've gone from about 18 to 20% of our patients coming to us from Texas to we're over 50% at this point.
But the deed can't be done in a simple day trip. The patient has to wait at least 24 hours after her first appointment to get the abortion, which means they have to stay the night.
Or we may be booked the next day. They can't get in the very next day. So they're making 2 trips. That means arranging transportation, childcare.
But all eyes are on Texas right now. Many across the country are condemning the law. And yesterday, thousands from D.C. down to Houston took to the streets to march against the new mandate.
Women must control our fate.
But others are praising the law. Texas Right to Life saying it saved 3,000 lives in its first month, and some states already looking to enact a similar bill to ban most abortions. States like Louisiana.
I am very, very concerned.
Pittman says she's confident Louisiana lawmakers will try to do just that the next chance they have.
Our legislative session will begin in March, and I can guarantee you that would be one of the first new restrictions proposed.
Putting Texas women even further away from accessing abortion. In Houston, Janelle Bluda, KHOU 11 News.
Janelle, thank you. Now to an update. Bond has been set at more than $5 million for the man accused in the shooting at Yes Prep Southwest on Friday. Here he is. Dexter Kelsey, a former student at the school, is charged with aggravated assault against a public servant and deadly conduct. His bail was set during a probable cause hearing overnight. Police say Kelsey confessed to Friday's shooting, which wounded a principal. But prosecutors say he actually went to the school looking for another staff member he was holding a grudge against. Well, Houston police are searching for the person who killed a man at a large party early this morning. Officers arrived at the venue on Orem Drive at Hiram Clark and found the victim with a gunshot wound to the leg. They performed CPR until paramedics arrived, but the man was pronounced dead while in the ambulance. Police say the victim was from Dallas. He apparently got into some sort of altercation with the shooter, who was seen chasing after the man while the shots were fired. Well, the CDC has released new COVID safety guidance for the upcoming holiday season. The agency advises against traveling unless you are fully vaccinated. It's also recommending that gatherings be held outside when possible. But if you do get together indoors, the CDC suggests opening windows and doors to bring in that fresh air. The agency also suggests using a fan in an open window to help air circulation. And we are following a major developing story in Southern California, a huge oil spill off the Orange County coast. The oil is polluting beaches and threatening wetlands. There are also reports of fish and birds being killed. The spill originated from a broken pipeline less than 3 miles off the coast of Huntington Beach. The rupture has poured more than 126,000 gallons of crude into the waters. And out of the weather, here's a live look at the Galleria area. It's been a warm and muggy Sunday, but a front is expected to blow that mugginess right out of here. Meteorologist Tim Pandages has the forecast. Hey there, Tim.
Hey there, Xavier. Yeah, we've got a few storms out there. This is the interaction of the sea breeze with the weak front dropping in from the northwest. Not very many storms out there, but if you are stuck under one of these, we've got a few claps of thunder and lightning with the storm just north of Angleton. Another cell developing over northeast Houston, and that's dropping towards Jacinto City. Some heavy rain over the 610 corridor there, so be aware of that. These will be diminishing as the sun sets as we go into the evening. Winds shifting overnight tonight. We've got sun-filled skies for Monday and all week long. And we're remaining warm. I don't expect big drop in temperatures behind this front. We will, however, see the drop in humidity, meaning it's much more comfortable. Highs will actually be above average in the mid to upper 80s each day. Here's future track here. Those few storms out there with us right now, and then as we go through the evening, they diminish. Clouds linger a little while longer, but by tomorrow morning, with that northerly wind kicking on in, we'll dry things out and clear things out rather quickly. Air temperatures, though, still making their way up into the mid to upper 80s tomorrow afternoon, but with that wind direction, dew points will be down in the 60s and it will feel pretty comfortable outside, especially in the overnight hours. A few spots dropping into the upper 50s come Tuesday morning. Most everywhere else low to mid 60s, and we'll do that for several mornings in a row. Temperatures outside right now, 85 at Bush, Hobby at 88, so it's been a warm day. And dew points are still up there in the 70s. It'll take a little while to drop, but you'll notice that big difference tomorrow. 86 at Conroe, 86 in Katy, 80 now in Angleton, Bush at 85, Cleveland at 86. Have you been sniffling and sneezing a lot? The allergy, the pollen counts are extremely high, both with ragweed at 83 and then tree pollen, particularly elm being the main allergen there. Also mold is running high. Cascopores are 4,592. So just not a good allergy setup out there. But with that shift in wind direction, drier air coming on in, we may be able to kind of push some of that allergens or the pollens out of the area with less humid air dropping on in. Look at the dew points as we go forward. Tomorrow in the mid 60s, dropping a bit Tuesday, and then kind of hovering in the 60s, which is still comfortable as we head through the week. A quick check on the tropics. We've still got Sam out there, been around for 12 days now. It's still a hurricane too, but down to a category 2, so no longer a major storm. 100-mile-an-hour winds, and the good news with this storm throughout its entire lifetime, hasn't impacted any land and won't do so as it heads towards the Arctic Circle by the end of the week, still as a storm. Now, in terms of storm names, we've got one left. Wanda is the last one on the list. After that, we transition to a supplemental list of 21 names. First name there is Adria, then Braylon, and then Caridad. No storms out there, though, that look like they'll get those names coming anytime soon, which is some good news. Lows tonight dropping into the mid-60s, partly cloudy, and it will start to become a little more comfortable as well. 66 at Houston, 68 tonight in Angleton, 71 in Galveston. All right, that 7-day forecast, if you look at it, there's 0 rain chances for 7 days. Nice period of dry weather, especially after picking up over half a foot of rain in some spots on Friday and Saturday. Sunny skies right through Friday, Saturday, and then by the end of the weekend, there is some hints in the long range that we could transition back to some higher humidity and rain chances, but we've got plenty of time to enjoy this really nice weather. Xavier?
Tim, I wish we could just pause for a second, look behind you, that 7-day, and really take it in, because this week we had a lot of rain, like you were saying.
If we could just drop those temperatures a little bit, it'd be perfect.
Take what we can get. All right, Absolutely. Tim Pandages, thank you, sir. Well, that's all we have for now. Thank you so much for watching our KHOU 11 webcast. Our next newscast tonight at 10:30 on TV. Tim and I and Matt Musil, we'll see you then.